Well, good morning, everybody. It's been a long time since I've actually done any videos on day trading. Uh, Today is actually July 23rd, 2025, and I'm gonna hopefully do a video today on just day trading and try to wrap my head around it. Actually, I haven't been day trading in a while. I had some personal issues. My father passed away a while ago, and I've been just working on the estate with my mother and everything, and so I just wanted to say, some people kept on emailing me, you haven't been around forever, Mr. Mike. So I said, you know what, I'll give it a shot and see how rusty I am, and you'll see if I succeed or fail. But it's only hopefully maybe $200-300 today or whatever, and we'll go from there. So I haven't. It's been a while. Like my dad passed away way back here, and I've been working, from two different areas. So, but yeah. So what I'm looking at from the top of the highs and the lows on the daily chart here. Well, actually, let's start from the weekly chart here. I want to see exactly what's been happening. And a lot of craziness all around from the news, wars, everything. Okay, so October 23. Okay, so we're right here. I was wrapping up. So you can tell we finally did our dip down right into a sweet spot zone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to find out where the imbalances are uh, in the market on the weekly. So the major weekly imbalance would be within this region here. And the reason why is there's just it just shot up like crazy. Even up here, you can see a little bit of a wick there. So I don't expect it to go down 1,000 points today, but you can tell it's been going up and up and up for many weeks here. So for the whole 1, 2, holding 4, 5 weeks here, it's been going like crazy. So I don't know if you call it support and resistance, but this is an area in a long term for a day trader to see if we can get within that zone. Now, if we go into the day chart here, let's see where we are as well. So within that weak zone, yeah, they're reaching. I would prefer, what I would do again, I'm going to do another region here. This is actually where my sweet spot would be here as well. It's basically, it's screaming at you right now. It would be that zone there. So the second zone. Let's clean this up. So what I'm going to do is, entering into the week would be there. And then let's get rid of these two, and create a region from there to there. So more in the 24 to 2200 level. You can see where they're wicking off here, where there's going to be some volume. Now what we're going to do as well, and look at this gap here. You've got some gaps. That's long term, because right, we're in days here. So this is back in May and we're in August right now. So I'm going to take as much volume as possible to see exactly where the volume is. So as you can see, yeah, where I'm saying there's an inefficiency here, and you can see where all the high volume markers are. So on the shorter term, what I would be looking for, if it's in the 70% zone on the long term, and what we'll do is we're going to do another zone here where all the resistances, you can see where the 3 wicks are. So I'm going to go to those 3 wicks. So at the 23,000 level, you can see it here. 184, we're on the top of the region of the 70% zone and the lower zone here. So the area where I'm going to focus today, if the market is going to do a retracement, I'll do a rectangle. Why can't I think today? It's been so long. Okay. So within here to here, this is the zone I'm going to look into. Right there. 2184, somewhere in that zone, and we're done for that chart. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to create a 15-minute chart. 15 days. Oh no, 145 days. Let's put 15 days there for 15 minutes. See exactly what it is. So now within the 15-minute chart, look at how it's already within the box. I compared the daily. Now what we're going to do is, I'm going to get lazy here. I'm going to use an indicator here. And I'm not sure if I put it back on the website, but I just want to see where we are here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 3 indicators, just because I'm cheating. I call it, because I don't want to think as much right now. I'll put the market maker and the market open on there. And let's go from there and see exactly, yeah, okay. So as you can see with the market makers, what I usually do is I try to find out what the volume is in the first few hours of when the market reopens, and I try to create a line, and it usually gets attracted to those areas. And as you can see, there was a market maker section here, market maker section here, market maker section here, with all these dotted lines. So for like say 3 days, in how many days is this? 15 days, yeah. So for 3 days, this is where the price was settled and started, basically. So it's within that sweet spot. So there's a lot of volume here. Now, what I'm going to do is, it's one of two things. If the market does go up, we're going to see if it could fill in this space right here, right? We've got such a space to fill up. And if not, it'll maybe go for the prior lows, one or the other. This could be a support and resistance area, or I don't know if it's support and resistance, but this is the area where it's going to be attracted to if it goes that one direction or the other. But it will have to break these 2 zones here. So that's what I'm going to focus on. And when the market opens in a few minutes here, we'll find out. And what I'm going to do now is, because I put up some charts earlier, and you're hearing the beat because I was just playing around before someone asked me, can you try something? So I said, what the heck? Is this the one? Sure, I'll use this one. I think this is the one. Okay, let's see where we are. Yeah, it's kind of really ugly, this chart. I put those on this morning. So you can see where the high volume node is here, some of the high volume nodes here. So if it does want to reach up there, maybe it'll try to grab some liquidity before it goes there. So I might go back to the open, the previous open. So we'll find out now. Right now it's just the whole night, let's say from 4 o'clock on. Let's see what's been happening since basically till now. Whoops, I hate when that happens. Right to there. Close enough. I don't have to be exact on this, maybe. Yeah, it's still within the 70% zone. So we're going to see how aggressive it is. Where I would, if the market does come down aggressively, and if I do short, that's my target right here. So 65 to, yeah, 23,200, let's say. That's the area I'd be really, really interested in. But I'll watch this. We have a big void right here, as you can see here. Let's open this box up. A big void right here. Trying to fill in, as you can see, it's at the 50% marker, so it's playing within here. So there's a lot of empty orders here that I still can go right to the top, maybe wipe out, maybe swipe this section off back to the market maker. So we'll find out in the next few minutes here, and then we'll go from there. And I put on a baseline at 5 minutes to see exactly how the market has been playing around with. And on the 5-minute chart, as you can see, same thing. Actually, I'm going to get rid of this one. Yeah, let's get rid of that whole thing. I want to keep it as clean as possible. As you can see, it's really choppy. Let's see where we are on this one. take my volume here. So 23.19, I said it was in the bottom zone, but here's 21.78, so it's still within the 70% zone. No, it's just breaking. So let's see here. We'll find out if it wants to attack up or down. We got to wait for the next 4 minutes. After that, then we'll figure it out. And this will be the chart I'll probably trade on. So we're going to play around with this one here. And looks kind of ugly right now. As you can see, you got your trend cloud. I've been playing around. People have been asking me just to test some indicators to double verify. And so as you can see, we've had the Williams here. We've had the V. Man, I'm brain hiccuping this morning. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. I haven't done any videos in a long time. But we'll find out. As you can see, the cloud is pushing down. It's crossing over. It looks like it did a wick to look for some damage. And as you can see where our swing numbers are, so there's a lot of 81s and 83s. And maybe if the market takes off right away, we can probably take a long, hit where the short entry area is, the projection. So you can see we're right in the center. Like we're just holding. But if it does take off, there's a whole bunch of different areas. But if we get to this target, to the short and long, we'll see if it's at a 50-pointer. There's some targets there. We'll see what happens. But I'll really watch this. Oh, and what I'm also going to do, just so, because I haven't traded in a long time, I'll put on the buy-sell activator just to keep my my projection hopefully proper. We're still going at 10 points a minute. So the market is right now pushing up, but there's a lot of resistance. But we have to wait in the next 3 minutes, next to 3 to 5 minutes, in order to make sure we're in the right spot. Let me see, one contract good enough for now. This thing's pushing up quite aggressively. This is pushing up quite aggressively. We're at 4.13 minutes, our points right now. And so what I have is, this is actually a Heikin-Ashi candle. And the reason why I did that is, oh, this is so ugly, this chart. What I want to look for is, when you're hearing the beeps, I put sound numbers here. See this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is just to say if it's going to be a runner of continuous. And usually first thing in the morning when these numbers are started pinging, you can actually run the trade in until the number stops. So basically what this does is it says we're continuously going on and on. And if you look at the previous history, let's go back to another 9:30 here. Well, this one's a little way obvious, but as you can see, you got 11 numbers in a row, 12, 13, 14, and then 3 coming back because you're going against the trend. Right now we're kind of flat. Let's see if I can find another one here. So when you're going up, see, you go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, hold 1, 2, 3, hits the peak, and then 7, 9 down. So you can make points both ways. But our main goal is to follow the direction. But right now we're above. Oh, there we go. We're 1 minute before, so our gap is 70-point range gap. So it looks like it might want to fill up down. Usually if it's maybe around 70-point spread, we're still within that safe spot that it might retrace back down. So we'll watch right away when the market starts kicking in. Market open is just kicked in. Let's see what the first minute says. And I'm going to go sell market right away. Hopefully I can get $200 right away. I want to fill in halfway through the gap. Close. 190. $200. There you go. That's my trade for today. So basically what I want to do is, she might even go farther down. But we hit it right away. But let's see if it gets right into the zone here. And let's see if it will play around on the zone. Even though this is pushing up, I wasn't sure if it was going to continue up. I wanted to see within the first few seconds. But we just went to cash in a few points here. So the bottom line is, yeah, there she goes. If this number, what this is looking at the spread first thing in the morning, okay? I mean, overnight session. And so there was a gap from when the market opened till the market closed, there was a gap of about 70 points. If it's a crazy, crazy, crazy number, if it's a crazy, crazy, crazy number, let's say 125, 130, 140 points or 200 points or whatever, don't even bother. It's going to be a runner for the day. That's usually. What this is your imbalance of orders that needed to be filled. And it looked like it went up 50%. I always love my Fibonacci, so halfway through for the orders, and it was just hanging and hanging. And it could have kept on going and filled up the whole void there to previous open, to market maker, et cetera, et cetera. But because of the spread that was low enough, I said, okay, she wants to refill and fill in the gap spread. And now we got our first number. This was what it should have been my target, but we already hit $200 already. And so the reason why I chose that, if I recall, let me see why. Oh, there was a gap spread in the 5-minute chart. So it's filling up the gap minute spread. It filled it up. It hit its market maker, and we're good to go. Now it might keep on going down to market open at 9:30 in the morning of the previous day. Other than that, you guys just make sure you pinpoint your trades. Trade safe. It feels actually kind of good day trading again. It's been a long time for me when I did videos. And sorry guys, I know I don't do much because I really don't know what to teach anymore. It's rinse and repeat now. And like I said, on my website of ABC123 Trader, all the indicators are free. I just want you guys to be consistent traders and succeed, and hopefully have a basic income. Or, just disposable income for something else. Other than that, yeah, just pinpoint your trades, guys. Trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.